This is considered good luck. Luo Feng asked. Very good luck indeed, Emperor Qing said. You'll understand when you've hunted more. During hunting, it's common to suddenly encounter an ultra-strong low-level primordial life, causing severe casualties within the team. Or, on the way back, encountering raiders who break the rules, brutally killing and looting treasures. Luo Feng listened and nodded. In Yulan City at the early stage of Divine Emperor, it's like this. We stake our lives, and we might still be robbed, Emperor Qing sighed. Fortunately, I come from the source world and I have the clone technique. Otherwise, life would be much harder. Cultivation isn't easy in Yulan City, Emperor Qing said, and glanced at Luo Feng. Of course, brother Luo Feng, you are different. You already possess the strength of a mid-stage Divine Emperor Enlightened. Just purchase a few more secret treasures suitable for yourself to enrich your skills. That would be enough to join any power faction in Yulan City. In Yulan City, there are many powers, but a mid-stage Divine Emperor Enlightened can already become a mainstay, Emperor Qing said. After all, the next level up is the Elder level, and their numbers are quite limited. Luo Feng smiled. In Yulan City, there are 723 Divine Emperor later stage Enlightened ones in total. Among them, 327 are Elders. Many of them have avatars braving the dark sacred realm. The avatars in Yulan City rarely take action. When the Elders act, it generally attracts attention across the entire city. It's the mid-stage Divine Emperor Enlightened who are the backbone of many power factions in Yulan City. Do you have any plans to join any side? Emperor Qing asked. No need. Luo Feng shook his head lightly. What concerns him most now is to swiftly advance his life and death down to the early stage of Divine Emperor. That's true. You've been in Yulan City for a short time. Just concentrate on cultivation, Emperor Qing said. However, if there's a chance, being in a high position in some major forces does have many benefits. Luo Feng smiled and said no more. During the conversation, the black flying boat had already arrived at the majestic primordial hall. Let's sell the spoils of war first. Emperor Qing and Luo Feng flew together towards the primordial hall. This time the 8 remaining low-level primordial life corpses and battle merits were sold for a total of 8.6 million primordial crystals, Luo Feng and Emperor Qing each taking half. After dividing the primordial crystals, Luo Feng and Emperor Qing went their separate ways to make their purchases. This time I am mainly buying mid-stage Divine Emperor low-level primordial life materials. Luo Feng began carefully visiting each merchant in Yulan City, inquiring about all materials suitable for life and the destruction path. It took a whole day, carefully comparing prices and bargaining. Finally, he purchased about 1,000 portions of mid-stage Divine Emperor low-level primordial life materials, each costing around 3,300 primordial crystals. In the entire Nine Rivers Sacred Realm, at least 90% of low-level primordial life materials suitable for Luo Feng during the mid-stage Divine Emperor were probably collected. The remaining ones were extremely rare and hard to find. Afterward, Luo Feng also purchased 900,000 primordial crystals worth of auxiliary cultivation elixirs and other items. Quite a coincidence, the official flying boat is about to arrive. Luo Feng was pleasantly surprised. On the third day after making his purchases, one of his avatars, carrying the storage treasure illusion realm maze, took all these purchased treasures back to the land of origin. The storage treasure illusion realm maze was necessary to bring each time. Luo Feng was also worried about theft. Different cultivation systems. Sometimes it's really hard to guard against. In the land of origin, with the Eye of Life and Death, the efficiency of cultivation is indeed more than 10 times higher than that of Yulan City. Luo Feng had already decided, in the previous few hunts, to travel back and forth to the land of origin each time. In the future, once sufficiently wealthy, he might travel back and forth after several hunts. Emperor Qing and Luo Feng have returned from their second hunting trip. Since they lived together in the same cave mansion, Luo Feng and Emperor Qing didn't hide anything. Naturally, Emperor Ming and Di Fu also knew about it. It seems that they had a smooth journey. Emperor Ming sat cross-legged in his own cave mansion, his expression complex. Since my arrival in Yulan City, I have also participated in a hunt, but the result was a complete mess. It's logical that the normal hunting teams of Yulan City don't want us. the early-stage Divine Emperor's bloodline cultivators. During the hunt, the positive impact we could provide was negligible. Instead, we were more likely to slow everyone down. This time a total of 30 team members, all early-stage Divine Emperor bloodline cultivators. Everyone discussed and deliberated on the methods of cooperation for a long time. But what was the outcome? Emperor Ming was quite disheartened. The 32 members rowed the flying boat out, and were lucky to encounter a low-level primordial life at the early stage of the Divine Emperor. With their team, if they had encountered something stronger, it would likely have been a total annihilation. Even for the weakest low-level primordial life, the 32 of them followed the previously prepared strategies of cooperation and teamed up to attack. However, the body of the low-level primordial life was too formidable, its life force too strong. Their cooperation was exquisite, and they successfully executed 7 sets of attack strategies, continuously attacking, preventing the low-level primordial life from counter-attacking. But after enduring 7 sets of attacks, although the low-level primordial life was grievously injured, it still didn't die. During its mad counterattack, as it neared death, the low-level primordial life brutally killed 7 team members, severely wounded more than 10, and the rest fled in disarray. 30 team members, yet couldn't kill 1 low-level primordial life. No wonder the hunting teams don't want us. Emperor Ming shook his head. Let's make good use of Yulan City's resources, diligently cultivate, and strive to advance our strength further. He appears poor, but being a recipient of the infinite space reward, Emperor Ming is actually quite wealthy. He just has to be very careful when using his wealth. After all, he's too weak. He hasn't even cultivated the clone technique. The true witch lineage of the 9-ringed world tower is indeed extraordinary. The information about the void lineage has enriched me greatly, and I feel I am getting closer to the complete space great Tao. Difu was very satisfied within the 9-ringed world tower, even though he was helping out with menial tasks. After all, it's a different cultivation system, but the essence is still Tao. If I could grasp the complete space great Tao, I would have the qualifications to survive into the next era in Land of Origin. Difu smiled brilliantly, full of confidence in the future. If he stayed continuously in the Land of Origin, stuck at a bottleneck, he might not manage to break through even unto the grand desolation of the Land of Origin. But since arriving at Yulan City, being exposed to numerous cultivation systems and abundant cultivation resources, the difficulty of achieving a breakthrough has naturally decreased substantially. I came to the right place. Difu felt very fortunate. With Luo Feng and Emperor Qing caring for him, he didn't need to worry about his living arrangements within the city, which was quite relaxing. Brother Luo Feng is already at the cultivation strength of a mid-stage Divine Emperor the Enlightened, surpassing me. Emperor Qing sat cross-legged in the quiet room, looking at the jade bowl in front of him which contained an amber-like liquid. I have been stuck at the final bottleneck for too long. 80 million primordial crystals. I sold many treasures to obtain this void heart marrow liquid, for this very gamble. Emperor Qing was not originally so anxious, but the imbalance of strength within the team made him decide to take this gamble now. The wealth accumulated over the long years was all exchanged for this treasure. Come. Emperor Qing opened his mouth, and the amber-like liquid from the jade bowl all flew up, entering into Emperor Qing's mouth.